Perhaps the most dreaded and difficult to answer interview question is often the first one asked. Tell me about yourself. Don't ever misunderstand your interviewer's intention when asking this question. They aren't asking for you to describe a day in my life or hoping that you'll share your entire autobiography. They want to know about what is relevant to their own purpose, determining if you're a good fit for their program. This means telling them about who you are as an aspiring resident and giving insight into how you'll fit into their program's culture. For some reason, this question tends to throw all of us off base. After all, how exactly do you tell a stranger about yourself in a concise manner under professional circumstances? The first consideration is timing. You should aim to spend 45 to 90 seconds answering this question, depending on how fast you talk and what you want to convey. So, just how do you figure out what you want to share? As you may have learned in a previous interview prep series video, preparation and practice are crucial to success when it comes to being prepared for residency interviews. So you'll want to get started by writing a list of bullet points that speak to the most important aspects of who you are. Don't limit yourself here, include everything. For this part of your preparation, it's helpful to start from childhood or even your teen years and move forward. Here's what your list might look like, or literally what mine looks like. Keep in mind that as a business major, my list doesn't include medical school or clinical experiences like yours will. Next, you'll want to go over this list with an eye for what's relevant to this particular interview situation, and what's going to make you shine while also being honest, and what you can cover in 45 to 90 seconds. It's a tall order to fill. Here's my revised list, where I've removed irrelevant items. Notice that the list includes two categories: concrete facts and self-observations. I also left one fun item on the list. Here's a quick hint. I removed struggling with time management from the list, but I'm saving that point for when I prepare for answering questions about my weaknesses, which is another commonly asked question during residency interviews. From this list, you can begin to expand on the bullet points to create your 45 to 90 second response. Keep in mind that you do not want your response to sound rehearsed, so watch our interview prep series video, Polished, Prepared, and Intentional, for tips on how to be well prepared while also sounding conversational. Here's my final response to this question.
Can you tell us a little about yourself to get started?
Yeah, of course. So I have a long work history because I started working when I was just 16. I hadn't really set out to work at such a young age, but the facility where I took gymnastics offered me a teaching position. So I was really fortunate that my very first job was doing something that just felt really fun and something that I loved. I also got a taste for what it was like to have a paycheck, and that was pretty cool. So I decided to start working for my dad's business on the weekends. I think that working so much during high school it developed a really strong work ethic, and when I found some college courses that I actually enjoyed, that work ethic became part of my academic career too. So I ended up graduating with a 4.0 GPA, and that's something I'm just really proud of. I also had a few great jobs during undergrad and grad school, and I just had these fantastic bosses who were definitely role models and mentors. Some of them even became friends. I also have a really strong sense of ownership for the work that I take on, and that actually plays into my hobbies too, like training my dog. I guess people who know me would say that I'm an overachiever, but I consider that a strength. Here's a quick review of how to prepare your own answer to tell us about yourself. Number 1, make a bullet point list of about you information. This list can be as long as you like. It's better to start with a really long list so you have more options. Number 2, analyze the list and remove anything that's not helpful in giving insight about you that program directors might find relevant and interesting. Number 3, review the remaining items on your list and begin expanding on those ideas to create your content. Number 4, once you have a paragraph drafted, practice it as much as possible and in different scenarios: in the mirror, with family and friends, while driving, on the phone, and even on FaceTime. This is the key to being able to deliver your response in a conversational tone. If you're looking for a comprehensive interview preparation solution, check out our interview prep services. The basic package includes a self-paced 3.5 hours of video and written lessons, an interview practice tool, AI feedback, and access all the way through the end of March. If you'd like to upgrade, you can go with the premium package. It includes everything that's included in the basic, as well as weekly group practice sessions that include a Q&A session afterward, and you are also able to submit 3 answers for expert review and feedback. Thanks for watching the video. We hope you found it helpful and insightful. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you can stay up to date on the latest interview prep content.